Thought I'd do a live stream in terms of the latest news that has been circulating the last couple of weeks, and it's becoming to pick up a lot more momentum in terms of the Sadio Mané potentially looking like, by all accounts, from a lot of stories circulating. I think tomorrow morning we'll hear a lot more in terms of Sadio Mané potentially and hopefully signing his new Liverpool contract. It's been a couple of weeks since we've seen Firmino, Salah, a whole host of Liverpool players have tied their futures down to Liverpool, and Sadio Mané seems to be the next, if all the stories are to be correct, and everything in between, to be the next Liverpool signing that signed a new contract. Everyone, I want to get your thoughts. Get involved in all the comment section below as well. And I'll be reading through all your comments, and we'll go through a lot more other stories as well. And if you haven't seen other previous video that I've done later before I come on live anyway, that got released around 2 PM late today anyway, so check that out. And me Crystal Palace preview that I've done with one of the subscribers as well, a whole hour's worth of content there, so if you've missed that, go and check that out. And how Liverpool can combat against Crystal Palace, Roy Hodgson's men, come Monday night, the weak points in which we can identify as a team. If Crystal Palace have got any, obviously they won Fulham 2-0 on the opening day of the Premier League season as well. And as always, everyone, if you're new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well. And hopefully you're having a cracking night, and we'll get to the comments throughout the show. It's going to be quite a long one as well, so stay tuned. But we won't be just talking about Sadio Mané. We can talk about a whole host of Liverpool related news anyway. So get involved in the comment section below, everyone, and it'll be very much, we'll be all interacting in the comment section below as well. Just let me load up the comments, everyone, one sec. But yeah, Michael Freyers, how you doing, mate? How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing alright, fella. Nice one for tuning in. Good news on Sadio Mané, it is, mate, and I think a lot of us, Mike, and every single one of us have seen this news. I think it's going to become official in the next couple of weeks. I was surprised that it wasn't really announced, obviously, Joe, prior to the window closing. I think, obviously, we missed out on Fekir or whatever happened there in terms of that, everyone. But that was meant to be the news that was potentially coming to the forefront. But it's great. This season, Michael and every single one of us in the chat, and if you're getting involved after the show as well, let us all know. But for me, and probably get involved, I think Sadio Mané is going to have a cracking season. Michael, Mikey and everyone, get involved. David, yes Jack, how you doing, David? And great, bro. That's good to hear, mate. James Milner, a 5-year extension. He's actually 24. David, I think at this current rate with James Milner, once we're on the talking about contracts, mate, James Milner, if we give him a 5-year deal, he could still carry on. He seems to have an engine on him like I've never seen, and probably none of us have ever seen from that age of a footballer. I think it's ridiculous. He could go on until he's about 40. I think if you put him in Italian football, he'd absolutely boss it, wouldn't he, everyone? Because he's fantastic, absolutely boss. Liking the background, Mikey, thank you very much, mate. I'm working on it's not a studio, it's my house. But I wanted to get rid of the green screen, really, mate, and everything. I've got a couple more stuff planned. It's not just going to be this background. I'm all around my room, mate, so I'm going to get a lot more memorabilia as well, just to make it look a lot better in terms of just having a plain background in the back. You just don't want to sit through a whole hour of that, do you, anyway? So but yeah, I've got me old, I'll talk you through, Mikey and everyone. If I've got, as you can see there, I got that a couple of years ago. It's a signed Steven Gerrard, Javier Mascherano, Torres and Jamie Carragher signed limited edition shirt, which I was very lucky to get. I got that for Christmas, very lucky. One of my prized possessions anyway. That was the Istanbul programme, all the way from Turkey. One of my dad's mates managed to bring that back all the way from Istanbul on that famous night. Somehow it's in exact condition anyway, so that was lucky. And yeah, that's one of the best half and half scarves. As football fans, everyone, we don't really like half and half scarves, but if there's one half and half scarf, that, yeah, I'll just move my head there, that you would want as a Liverpool fan, it's got to be that one. There's the famous Shankly quote, everyone. There's only 2 teams in Liverpool, and that's Liverpool and Liverpool's reserves. The old classic quote from Bill Shankly there. Istanbul flag there. And just behind me there, yeah, hang on one sec, everyone. I'll show you. It's a little Gerrard portrait there anyway. Stevie G. So yeah, managed to get that as well. So yeah, that was just a little tour of the set, and that's a signed ball from. I was dead young. I won it in an Asda lottery or something. Don't know how. Out the amount of people that shop in Asda, I won that years and years ago. I think it must have been about 8 or 10, and my mum took me to Asda one day to say you'd won it and I was like, no, get it. But I think it was around 2005, around that time, everyone. You probably know a lot more of the signatures anyway. Steven Gerrard, Louis Garcia, the main ones that you can mainly identify with them, everyone. I only saying, cuz I have to go. Keep up the good videos. Tayab, thank you very much for dropping in, mate. I really do appreciate it. Everyone that gets involved in all the content. Jimmy Milner contract till he's about 50 at least. Future looking great, Jack. Come on, up the Reds. That's from Gregory in the Anfield Lark. Everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Really, I wanted to get your thoughts. Make sure you drop them in the comment section below in terms of Sadio Mané. If he does sign this contract as expected, what do you feel this means for Liverpool Football Club going forward as a football club, and most importantly, Liverpool in the starting 11 and having those our forward 3? A couple of us, and probably you'd be like, contracts mean nothing in football, but it gives the power in terms of the fee in potential if players do leave the football club. Everyone, get involved in the comment section below now, mate. Everyone, if you're live, it gives the power to the club very much in terms of if you are going to sell a player, you can very much get a higher fee in terms of transfer fees. Obviously, we don't want to sell Mane, Salah or Firmino. Not saying that we will, but if some mad thing happened in the future where it did come across, that we could command a higher fee in terms of that. From Mikey, absolute legends for getting your comments, and if you're in the comment section below, make sure you say hello so I know you're all tuned in. I'm after one of the old main stand seats from the club shop to add to my collection. Mikey, I've seen them, mate. They're boss. If he had, I would definitely get one of them, mate. Especially, they took them all out of the old stand, didn't they, mate? And they've obviously all still got the numbers on. I have seen a couple of people, obviously, they have bought like a couple of set rows of them, Mikey, and they've put them in the house, in like a games room or something. That would be amazing, mate. Very much a piece of Anfield history, isn't it? But yeah, all our players on 5-year contracts with new signings, so future looks bright. For the Reds anyway, Mikey. It's great that we've got Mane. Hopefully, it is by all accounts a 5-year deal. Everyone, you got Firmino signing his no-look contract, and going forward, it signals a very confidence from Liverpool, especially. I think Jürgen, a couple of quotes back from a couple of weeks back, everyone, he talked about Liverpool not being the club that sells the big players. I know a lot of other rival clubs will be watching and going, yeah, okay, but in terms of what Jürgen had to say, he wants Liverpool to be one of the main attractions in the European game, and by our best players signing contracts and us signing huge players in the likes of Alisson, Fabinho, Naby Keita and Shaqiri and all those lads, it's a huge momentum boost and a confidence boost in terms of that, everyone, isn't it? But yeah, we've got from the stats as well. If you're new around here, drop a like on the video as well. You're absolute legends if you're joining in on the live stream, everyone. But Sadio Mané, he's had 3 years at the football club. He's got better and better and better every single season, and I think this year is the season in which he gets even better. If you just look at it, in 2016-17 season, He played 27 matches in the Premier League, scoring 13 and assisting 5. And then we went into the 2017-18 season. He scored 10 goals and scoring and assisting 7. And this season, he's played 1 game, as we all know, and he scored 2 goals as well, everyone. He's a lad that's going to get better, and given his age, he's only 26 years old, the Senegal international. It's going to make us even better in the long run, everyone. Let's get to your comments. But it's great. It's absolutely boss, isn't it, everyone? Absolutely boss, everyone. Since Klopp came here, we have moved into one of the elite clubs in Europe. Mikey, it's great, mate, and I think no discredit to Brendan Rodgers when we've got players at the football club. Jurgen Klopp has got this ability to attract players, something that was very much labelled at Brendan Rodgers. Could he bring the biggest talents into the football club? That comes with experience. With Jurgen Klopp, you know what experience he's had at Dortmund. 2 Bundesliga titles in an era. Everyone goes, oh, he's only won 2 Bundesliga titles. But it's within that era. He was able to break the wheel, in terms of use a Game of Thrones quote. He broke the wheel in terms of German football, because that Bayern Munich team was ridiculously dominant in terms of that period. And if you look at that and compare and contrast it to that era in terms of United, City now, City are in a moment in terms of a lot of their money. Yet Liverpool have got a lot of money now, but with City, they're more or less expected to win the Premier League every single season. So Jurgen Klopp has dealt with the task of beating that. He's coming into Liverpool as he has been over the last couple of seasons, and he's basically got the task of winning the Premier League title, and he's invested, as we've seen this season. But it's the investment in terms of the contracts which could pay dividends in the long haul, in terms of getting Salah signed up for a long contract, getting Bobby Firmino. I think Bobby Firmino, in terms when we're talking about contracts, and Sadio Mané's contracts, everyone. Firmino, for me, Firmino and Fabinho, I get tongue twisted. Firmino, there we go. Firmino, for me personally, and everyone get involved in the comment section below, he is very much the biggest signing, because every single one of us watch Liverpool Football Club, the emphasis on the play in which we play our football. Firmino was the first point of the defence in terms of the attack and play, and then he's fantastic. He's absolutely fantastic. And if there was one player that we could not lose, Salah, fantastic player, but the way in which we want to play our football, when we watch the lads play every single weekend, Firmino is the main key man. He's the one that links and he implies all the tactics and everything. Bobby Firmino, if you'd ask Jurgen Klopp what the one player in his team, he wouldn't say which one, but if you had to pin him in a corner, he'd very much say Firmino. The way in which he helps to apply the press and all that. But everyone, get involved in the comment section below. Your thoughts on Sadio Mané in the next couple of weeks. By all the news and everything, it should be breaking very much. It has been the thought in terms of the Twitter sphere, as we all do like to say. That will be the news breaking in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully in the next coming days that Sadio Mané has signed his new contract. Come on. But yeah, Mikey, thank you very much, everyone. Lalu, how you doing, mate? Let's get to your comments. David, I will be reading your comments out in a little second, mate. But everyone, get involved. Arthur, just seen your comment there, mate. I'll be getting yours. So everyone, get involved in the comment section below. I want to know your thoughts. It's alright, me speaking, but I want to reel off all your comments. And if you're new around here as well, you know where the subscribe button is, and I want to get every single one of your comments. And if you haven't seen my other previous videos, I've done an hour with a boss subscriber anyway, a whole hour's podcast. If you like your podcast, go and check that out. And I've done a video before it as well with all the latest Liverpool news. But let's get to Mickey's comments. The absolute legend, mate. So since Klopp, I've read that one on. Jack, what do you think about the new kits, bro? I absolutely love them, mate. Everyone, what's your favourite kit? Mikey, I like the white one. I'm going to be getting a new kits anyway when I can afford it. I want to buy every single one of them, but as you probably see in my previous video, Mickey, when I talked about the new clothing range that has just come out, I love all my trackies. I absolutely love all my Liverpool trackies. I felt last year he done a fantastic job in terms of the branding and the way in which he used all the New Balance stuff, but all the new fashionistas will be coming out in terms of football players and that to be wearing them, rocking them anyway. But I think Liverpool released a clothing range in terms of Jurgen Klopp's managerial, so I like that looks of that as well. But yeah, mate, if you had to pick one, I do love. I thought the purple one. Everyone, let me know your thoughts on the kits this season. I thought, for me personally, the third kit should have been possibly purple. I don't know, and maybe keep the white one as the away kit, because I really do love I love all of them, but the white kit, there's something about it, I like it. I'm hoping for the mad yellow kit one season anyway, everyone, because I know there's a lot of us Liverpool fans. We did love that. There has been a couple of crown paint kits all those years ago. I was only young. I'm not that old anyway, but there's probably a lot more to use that I grew up with them. But when I've grew up and I've watched all the videos back, the old classic yellow kit, the crown paint one, that is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, mate. Yeah. I want to go on sec, everyone. Paul, the stream is black, says problem whilst playing. Paul, if you can hear me now, if anyone's having trouble, reset your browser, mate. Just hit the refresh button and there shouldn't be any cause for concern, mate. But if anyone's having an issue, yeah, just reset the browser, everyone. It says okay on the system anyway, everyone. But let me know. Get involved in the comment section below. I'm sorry about my cup of tea. But yeah, let's get to your comments, everyone. Drop them in the comment section below, everyone. I'll be getting through every single one of your comments on terms of Sadio Mané signing his potentially new Liverpool deal and what that means. I want to know what that means for every single Liverpool fan. It's going to be amazing, everyone. But let's get to your comments, everyone. So, just quickly looking at Paul's message. Paul's alright now, mate? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, just get the stream's okay. Yeah, Mickey, nice one, mate. But yeah, everyone just reset the thing there anyway. What do you think? So, I've read that one out. David, thank you very much, mate. Skilling. What do you think of Henderson's role will be for the season as the season progresses? I think this season, everyone, get involved in David's comment as well. Not just me, anyway. I'm just looking back. I could see me having a little cup of tea. But David, Jordan Henderson's, he'll have a huge part to play this season. Very much so, mate. And everyone, let me know your thoughts. Get involved in David's question. What do you think Henderson's role will be as the season progresses? That's David's question. For me, mate, he'll have a big part to play, especially when you've got all those games to play in the Premier League, Champions League, Capital One Cup, whatever you call it now, Carabola, and then the FA Cup, and then all of them involved. Liverpool have got a squad now capable of challenging on all fronts in terms of when you do make your team changes. You got Fabinho and Henderson, you possibly your two holding midfielders. But I think for this season, David, let me know your thoughts. When the season goes further on, when Fabinho gets more game time in the holding midfield role, mate, I think we very much see the presence of Henderson moving up the pitch. I think we'll see Henderson deployed a lot higher up the football pitch. We all go back to that season, don't we, when we were so close with Luis Suarez, Brendan Rodgers and the boys to winning the league title, and Henderson got sent off. I think it was against City, wasn't it, when he done a ridiculously rash challenge, which sometimes you would say it needed to be made. But in that current momentum in which he had at the football club in that run of games, he was so pinnacle. And we seen it in that running against Chelsea, Crystal Palace, at the back end of that season, especially in that season, how pivotal and how important he was in that current run and momentum going into the season. But I think now, David, to conclude on your question, mate, I think he'll have a huge part to play. He's the captain of a football club. There's a lot of us that might think different in terms of the captaincy, rightly so. Anyway, everyone's entitled to the opinion anyway. But I think he'll have a huge impact this season, mate. Especially with the likes of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain missing, mate. And he'll have a huge part to play going into the season. Apologies, anyone. 1 second. Just got to do something on this one. There we go, everyone. Let's get your comments back up, everyone. Yeah, apologies about that message. Message on the bottom there, everyone. That was from my last live show. So it's probably saying the message from my last live video anyway. Apologies, everyone. But yeah, David, let me know your thoughts in terms of what you think you see for Jordan Henderson going into this season, mate. Lalu, hi Jack, nice one, mate. Mickey has said, winning the league with Borussia Dortmund over Bayern Munich is like Fulham winning the Premier League in Germany. Very much, Mickey, like as we were talking about before, where every single one of us, everyone very much does underrate that performance, really. But when Jurgen Klopp won that Bundesliga title, 1 second, I'm making sure that stream's alright. But yeah, it was a very difficult task, and if you ask any other manager in Europe, that's why he's so respected. Not just in those 2 seasons, in where he won the Bundesliga with Borussia Dortmund, but what he done off the pitch as well. He was given not the biggest budget at Borussia Dortmund. If you compare that to the other teams in Germany, like the Bayern Munichs, the Schalkes, around that era, Borussia Dortmund, Jürgen brought them so high up in terms of the European game, one of the biggest elite clubs in Europe, got them to the Champions League final, Champions League semi-finals in terms of that period as well. And it was especially in that 3rd season in which he won the first of his German league titles. And this is the period in which now Mickey and everyone, this is this current stage in time where he does find himself line to line. If you look at his timeline when he was at Dortmund and the timeline in which he is at Liverpool now, the 1-on-1, the very level, that's when Jürgen won his Borussia Dortmund the first Bundesliga title. So hopefully he wins the Premier League title this season. But yeah, mate. Arthur said City have an easy games up until they play us. What do you think, Jack? Arthur, thank you very much for your comment, mate, and everyone get involved in the comment section below as well as always. City, a City, and we'll probably talk about Kevin De Bruyne anyway. I think I already spoke a lot about him with Jay on the podcast anyway. That news did break about his terrible injury anyway. All the best, Kevin, but it's not good to see. That could be easily one of our Liverpool's players. So regardless of it's a huge loss for the Premier League in terms of seeing the best talent in the league. Yeah, obviously it's going to be a boost for Liverpool Football Club going in the long run anyway, but that could have easily been Mohamed Salah, touchwood anyway. None of our players do get injured anyway. But all the best, Kevin. And I think City have got a ridiculous team, and Arthur, to bring that to your comment, mate, regardless of the fixtures in which Manchester City have got, it's going to be interesting, and a lot of views how City combat against, I think when Pep Guardiola has been asked about the hunger of this Manchester City team, how it'll make them even more hungry to win the Premier League. It's always the case when you win the league title, the question does get asked after the season after, is your team more hungry than ever to win the league title? But we'll find out, mate. And I think City, like a lot of Premier League clubs, when you do look at the Manchester club, they're going to be the same old. It's going to be interesting how they cope with Kevin De Bruyne's injury. But Mendy, I think a lot of Premier League clubs taken for granted the loss of Mendy last season. We've already seen against Arsenal, he got 2 Premier League assists coming down that left-hand flank. Very similar to the way in which Liverpool do play their football in terms of getting their wing-backs pushed on. But Mendy is one of the best, when he was at Monaco, one of the best wing-backs in Europe. That's why they splashed about £50 million on him, because the City aren't going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna put 50 million bid in, he's worth £50 million. Obviously, we've possibly got one of the best left backs in the league anyway. But Mendy, obviously, was missing a lot from last season. But I think that's going to be a key addition this season. City have got to regenerate like Liverpool. You've got to make a different way of playing, because a lot of teams have worked them out, and you've looked at what Liverpool done to them last season in the way in which Liverpool just got at them. So Pep Guardiola has been speaking a lot on Sky Sports and on the BBC as well, the way in which he wants to rejuvenate his team and try and create a lot more ways of winning football matches, especially against Park the Bus teams as well. That's what he's been speaking about a lot. But Arthur, I think City will be City, mate, and it'll be very much. But yeah, mate. Thank you very much. The stream is, yeah. But Paul, let me know in the comment section below, mate, if the stream is working. I'm getting through all your comments, everyone. My favourite is the Liverpool fair kit. As always, I asked, me and Mickey were talking about, everyone let me know what your favourite Liverpool kit is this season. If you've got the new Liverpool kit now, I think as I've been speaking to a lot of yous have got, a couple of yous got the white kit anyway. But, and even if you do have a favourite Liverpool kit over the years, anyway, let me know your thoughts. I think there's a lot of Crown Paint shouts there, because they had some fantastic kits, didn't they, back in the day. Nice one, Mickey. Paul, is that sorted, Paul? Let me know in the comment section below, mate. Bobby Firmino, how you doing, mate? You've signed your new contract, haven't you? All the weeks ago. So hopefully Sadio Mané does follow your suit in terms of that, mate. There we go. Mané for top goal scorer this season. Samir, hopefully, I think a lot of us have talked about, especially on this channel, mate, when we have talked about who's going to be Liverpool's biggest impact this season, and Sadio Mané, hopefully it is the season in which he's going to be Liverpool's key man. He was the key man in the Champions League for Liverpool at the back end. He was one player, even though our defence did play very well against Real Madrid. I know a lot of rival fans will be like, oh, he's got beat by Real Madrid. But if you look at the defensive display, regardless of what happened with Karius, we defended very well. Obviously, two silly mistakes of what happened with Karius. But if you look at the defensive overall performance against one of the best European teams that have been over the last 5 years, we didn't buckle under the pressure. And I think the back end, even Lovren had a fantastic Champions League final, and Robbo played well against one of the ridiculous talent in which Real Madrid have got. But yeah, mate, Mané, that's a decent shout, Mané to be top goal scorer, mate, and it wouldn't surprise me if he was, because let me just quickly get up the Premier League top goal scorers from last season, everyone. Let me just quickly, here we go. I'll get up the Premier League top goal scorers. Obviously, Mané got, it was 10 goals last season in the Premier League. Let's get the stats up. Top goal scorers. Oh yeah, no, it's not let me. Anyway, but yeah, no, he's going to definitely be up there anyway, mate. Still think Salah will win Golden Boot and break his own record. Mickey, that would be absolutely lovely, wouldn't it, mate? In terms of, I wonder what the odds are on terms of Salah doing that, Mickey. Everyone, how many goals do you think our forward three lads will get potentially? Obviously you got Sadio Mané. Gonna be Sadio Mané, Salah's gonna be Salah. But I'm very interested to see, I want to know your thoughts, everyone. Get them in the comment section below. How many goals they'll get, but who do you think will be the key man this season? Obviously, we started off, hopefully it's that man, Sadio Mané, with his new improved contract. If he gets that signed as well, that'd be great in the long run. But I think Sadio Mané, and I said it a couple months back anyway, rewind to the couple of episodes anyway, he will be Liverpool's one of the keyest men going to the long run of this season. One second, though. One second. It's, oh, oops, daisy. David, cheers for answering my question, mate. I just don't see him starting further up the pitch, considering the midfielders we got, maybe rotating throughout. Lalu, who do you think is better? Who's better, Robbo or Mendy? Lalu, it's a big shout, mate. They're both very good. For me, I want to say Andy Robertson, mate. I want to say Andy Robertson all day long, but I'm not going to be sitting here and be biased. Mendy is absolutely quality, and I think if you all, obviously, I employ you to watch a lot of Manchester City, and when you do watch City this season, Mendy, the way in which they attack down that left-hand side, the type of player in which Mendy is, he's a fantastic footballer. He's got a very intelligent brain anyway, but Pep Guardiola has said anyway, very much for Mendy, we all know he just sits there on social media the majority of the time in terms of that, but I'd say quality-wise, Mendy, but Robinson is being absolutely fantastic, mate. But those two are up there with the best Premier League left-backs. Even though Mendy was missing for the majority of last season, but I think Mendy will come back this season and very much show the Premier League why he wanted that £50 million anyway. But they're both class. Saying that, Robbo all day. It's Robbo, yeah, it's Robbo. It's Robbo! But yeah, no, both of them are class left-backs anyway, mate. But I wouldn't swap Andy Robinson for anyone. I wouldn't swap him for Mendy, Roberto Carlos back in his prime days, because we've got our Scottish left-back, Andy Robinson, the absolute legend. But yeah, mate, let's get to your comments. But yeah, Lalu, you absolute legends for dropping that comment. Robbo. Why is everyone being rude? If anyone's being rude, you'll get blocked from the channel. Or be nice to each other. The absolute legends. 100 Mané will have the most. Jack, I really believe we will smash at least one team 9-0 this season. Hopefully we do, mate. That has been coming over the last couple of seasons. We've won a couple of 6-0s, 5-0s. Porto, we rocked up to their place, their gaff, and smashed them 5-0. Wasn't an easy thing to do. You've seen Porto's home record, especially in the Portuguese league and in European game. There was no team had ever gone to Porto and done that, especially in Europe. But that'd be boss if we randomly won 9-0. Hopefully it's against the Ev and we win them 9-0 at Goodison. That would be lovely jubbly anyway. But yeah, nice one, Mickey. What's going on with Buvac, Aaron Lennon? Buvac, mate, he is very much, if you didn't see my episode before, Jurgen Klopp's very much official backroom staff has been announced anyway, but Buvac, he's very much not coming to Liverpool, mate. There's been no official comment as of yet in terms of him officially being gone, Aaron, but it's looking like he is going to be going to another club. It's a shame, mate. For the relationship in which him and Jurgen Klopp and very much the lads at the backroom staff, they've been together at Borussia Dortmund for so long, and I don't think none of us were very much ever find out what has happened behind closed doors. But whatever happens with Buvac, and he's got all the backing of every single Liverpool fan, but I think it's whatever's happened behind closed doors. It could be something very much private in terms of something might have happened in terms of his family. You never know. At the end of the day, if something's happening in your private life and you can't control, and he is needed by any of his family members just to stay there at home and that, your family always comes first, or whatever has happened. So that will be the case, mate. So hopefully Buvac, mate, Aaron Lennon, just to say in the comment, mate, no official comment as of yet, but Liverpool did announce, and Jurgen has announced his backroom staff, and Buvac was not included in that squad, in that backroom setup, mate. So it's very much looking like he's not going to be involved in the backroom staff, mate. Mate, I had a dream yesterday. We beat Arsenal 6-0. Lalu, if you've dreamt it, mate, go with it. Always go with your gut feeling, mate. Anyway, that would be absolutely lovely. The way in which Unai Emery likes to play, he's getting Petr Cech now. He's scoring own goals, isn't he? the way when we were all watching that, he passed the ball across his box, and you're like, what are you doing, Petr Cech? But we talked a lot in depth in terms of that podcast. Everyone, if you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. Really, we talked very much in depth in the way in which the goalkeepers now, especially in the Premier League, are getting asked to play very much tiki-taka, play around the back, and you're getting goalkeepers that are not used at all to playing the ball around the back, and it's making Petr Cech and a lot of other Premier League goalkeepers very uncomfortable in terms of them passing it around the back, nearly scoring own goals as well. But yeah, everyone, let me know if you get involved in the comment section below. We're talking about Sadio Mané signing his new contract as well, but a Buvac, your favourite Liverpool kit tonight as well. You've got any of the third choice kits this season? If you have to pick one, what's your favourite? But yeah, let's get to your comments, everyone, mate. Oh, Mané, did. Yes, Andrew, you're absolute legends. But yeah, welcome everyone if you just joined the live stream anyway. We'll be going live every single night anyway, around at 9 o'clock, around that time anyway, so stay tuned. Always come back for 9 o'clock anyway, everyone, because I know there's a couple of people aren't really getting the notifications. I've been speaking to a lot of yous, and you aren't getting notifications off YouTube, which is a bit annoying anyway for yous, especially when there's a new video coming up. So hopefully I'm going to be tune back every night at 9 PM to come back to the channel, and it'll be all up there anyway. Maribor, Henry, 7-0 versus Maribor and the Shakhtar Moscow. Yeah, very much so, mate. When we absolutely smashed him to smithereens. Pav, Firmino gonna have the most assists and goals this season. Pav, we seen from his record last season, his goals to assist tally was absolutely ridiculous. He is very much the key point in which, as we talked about before, if you weren't in, we talked about the one player in this Liverpool team that is so important to the way in which we play. Bobby Firmino is that man. And if you had to ask Jürgen, and we said, if Jürgen got backed up in the corner and had to say who out of his current crop of players is his favourite player, I think he'd actually say Bobby Firmino. As much as he doesn't like to signal out players, I think if there's one player that highlights the way in which Jürgen implements his style of play, it's Bobby Firmino. It has to be. Yeah, boy, Lalu. I have to read that comment back then, mate. Anyway, Lalu said Firmino doesn't suit Klopp's system. Firmino is the system. Yes, lad. I should title that the title of the video, mate. You're absolutely spot on there, mate. Absolutely spot on. Pav, what is Macalade? Liam, how you doing, mate? We're talking about Mané and everything anyway, so get involved if you're made up to see Mané potentially, by all accounts, with all the news reports coming out over the next couple of days, and has been talked about prior. Mané is very much looking like to sign his new deal, everyone. So if you're excited, drop a like on the video. If you're excited to see Sadio Mané, the Senegal prince, the absolute legend that he is. There we go. Arsenal are terrible. They are looking worse. Mickey, if I was an Arsenal fan, as we've always said, Mickey and a lot of Liverpool fans, when you do look at Arsenal, there's always that saying, be careful what you wish for in football and in life anyway. But for every single season, we've always heard Arsene Wenger out, Arsene Wenger out. And finally, they got Arsene Wenger out, and they've got Unai Emery in. And could it be a bad thing for them? It's going to take a long time to really, bit like West Ham when with new managers. Jurgen Klopp is in his third season now, and he's more or less got the squad in which he wants, but it's took him a long time to really figure out the way in which he wants his team to get sorted. Obviously, he laid the foundations, Jurgen, but with Unai Emery, he's got to implement a style of football, get new players in anyway, and still think Arsenal are very, very slow at the back. Socrates, that we got from Borussia Dortmund, and then obviously the Liechtensteiner from the Juventus that they signed, right back. He looks like a kind of leader anyway, but Arsenal are still somehow defensively slow. Anyway, they got Patrice Aubameyang, one of the best strikers in the league, and possibly one of the best strikers in Europe when he gets the ball played to him. But it's madness, mate. Henry, a man we love. Which edition? I'm not getting FIFA this year, mate. I think I might just even get PES anyway, because FIFA is not. Everyone might as well buy FIFA 2008. Because they haven't made any changes at all. You might say that they have, but FIFA 18, no, you might as well get FIFA 19. You might as well buy FIFA 18 with the changes in which they've made anyway. Oh yeah, I asked everyone about the shirts anyway. What shirt you've got? Henry has said I have the Alisson shirt with the goalkeeper pants. The Alisson shirt is lovely, mate. I used to go for a phase, and there's probably a lot of yous anyway. Let me know if you were one of those kids when you were younger, if you went all out and bought everything, the socks, the shin pads, everything. The old classic saying, the full kit. In terms of that, did you get everything? I remember, what kit was it when I was younger? I regret, I feel so sorry for the parents, and probably a lot of yous if you've got kids, or and they ask you for every single kit, don't they? And you're like, I want to get you one kit, but they ask for every single thing: the socks, the shorts, the top, the trackies, and everything like that. That's something I'm looking forward to when I have kids. Anyway, they're gonna be asking, Dad, if my little girl wants all the kits and everything. I mean, we're like, I can only get you one though. But everyone, let me know if you've got all the kits anyway. But mate, that Alisson kit does look lovely as well, the green one. My choice for the kit is the third one, the white one, mate. Andrew, I really do love the white one, mate. Absolutely spot on that. I have all the kits, even the goalkeeper, me and my son and partner. I wish I could get them all, Charlotte. I could probably, at the minute, I've been trying to get me theory driving test out of the way as well. If I could, I'd buy every single kit. But I'm going to be I'm going to be getting the home kit, obviously. I still love this kit, though, from last season. But yeah, nice one, Charlotte. Let's get to your comments. Charlotte, who have you got? Everyone, let me know who you've got on the back of your shirts anyway. That's one thing. Everyone, let me know who I should get on my new home kit this season. There's lots of shouts for Randy Robinson, Naby Keita anyway. Let me know who you want. I think I might do a poll in the future anyway, in an upcoming video, where to get all yous to vote who I get on the back of a Liverpool shirt. And I will do a giveaway as well. If you would like that anyway, who would I get on the back? For me, it's a toss up between Trent or Robbo. Everyone, let me know your thoughts on that. For me, Trent, Scouser. He emphasises everything about Liverpool with the Scouser. For me, I'd love to get Trent, but I want to know all your thoughts. Let them in the comment section below, everyone. Lalu Goods, man's yeah, Sturridge has made me proud, coming on and scoring against West Ham. Pav, Daniel Sturridge this season, he's basically like he's basically a new signing, and he saved us a lot of money, especially if he can stay fit, mate. It's going to be a huge boost going to this season. Like, a lot of us would be very surprised. He's going to have a huge part to play this season. The vibes in which he talks about, in which he is creating, Naby Keita is very much more or less best mates with him and Sadio Mané. But Daniel Sturridge is a decent lad. He's a good personality to have round the club anyway. But definitely, mate. I think Sturridge, as you just said then, mate. Apologies, I'm just quickly zoning out. I'm looking at your comments. But yeah, mate. Pav and everyone, how many goals do you reckon Daniel Sturridge will score this season? He's going to have an important season. But you've got Bobby Firmino, obviously going to be our main striker this season. Daniel Sturridge, Dom Solanke potentially might be going out on loan. Origi could be going out on loan anyway. Or even sold. But let me know how many Daniel Sturridge goals we'll get this season. Let's get to your comments, mate. It's fair to say I know nothing about Robbo when he was at Hull. This comes from Henry. It's fair to say he has been excellent and nailed the left back position. Never put a foot wrong. Henry, you're absolutely spot on there, mate. And I think a lot of yous, everyone, you're absolute legends for getting involved. Drop your comments in terms of all the stories as well that we've talked about tonight. We went through a period in getting some absolutely terrible left backs. Jose Enrique playing left back. He started off his career at Liverpool okay, and then dwindled. YNWA, I remember him playing left back, everyone. Paul Konchesky, the man that should never be named. Paul Konchesky, somehow he's Liverpool. I think he's in like the English Football League 2 or League 7 or something, randomly. He's like playing for Grimsby Town or something mad. Paul Konchesky, yes, he was playing for Liverpool at the dark times of Roy Hodgson. Scary times. But yeah, mate, Robinson now, we brought him in for so cheap, and it's amazing. It's amazing that we got him for that cheap as well. Runs that fee, but he's got even better and better, everyone. But yeah, Henry and everyone, apologies, just having a little copper there. But yeah, everyone, we're all made up and buzzing that Robinson has had very much the season which he's had. Andrew Quinn, I'm looking at getting PES 2019. PES and FIFA, there are a lot of very good games, mate. I get the full kit, low. Henry, I think a lot of you were talking about with kits as well. Every year, I have 2 boys, so I have to get 3 times everything. The club shop, love me, low. Mickey, I bet you obviously you're gonna get the kits for your sons and everyone if you have sons or daughters. That's why we love Liverpool Football Club. It's a part of the tradition. Getting the football kits every single season. That's what we enjoy. But Liverpool, they all love our money, taking it out of our bank account anyway. But it's worth it when you see it is some of the best clothing. It's our favourite piece of clothing every single weekend. When we put it on, we're big massive Reds. Even though when we haven't got them on, but when you've got your club colours on, we're absolutely made up, aren't we? Mickey has said, get Jack Mack on the back, bro. That's a shout. I could do, mate. I've always put Padder on my back, so I feel like I call myself a Liverpool player. Yeah, that is boss, mate. Mac, not Mac. I think Sturridge, obviously, I asked you about how many goals will Daniel Sturridge score, hopefully, potentially, going to this season. Pavidas said, I think Sturridge could get 15 to 20 at a stretch, but for a backup striker, I will be overwhelmed if he does so. That'd be amazing, Pav. And for a backup striker, mate, and even there could be periods in which he does come into the league, and if he is 100% fit, when he just comes in and gives Firmino a rest, there's no loss of quality if you play any of those strikers. If you're getting out and out goals with them, Sturridge is your man. He's probably the deadliest striker in terms of in Liverpool's squad, in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net. But yeah, mate. Henry has said, I have Alisson home kit, Wijnaldum away kit, and Milner third kit. Milner. Oh, hang on a second. I have Alisson home kit. He has Gini Wijnaldum. Away kit. He has Milner. And on his third one, he has Adam Lallana. Charlotte Spencer, Toxic is first, Orange second, with joint purple and red home kit last year. These bright away kits are lovely. Partner said this. Yeah, Charlotte, if you get stuck in traffic and you've got some cars coming towards you, if you're wearing one of these Toxic kits or the mad flashy colours, I think you would get spotted in traffic. It's very good health and safety if you broke down, everyone. But I do love a big wacky colour, everyone. I loved the orange kit last season. My mum was like, how do you like that kit? But I absolutely loved it. And when we were in Europe, that was the kit where we just smashed teams. Obviously Porto away in the Champions League. He said Europa League there. In the Champions League. But yeah, I'm going to be going in a little second, everyone. But thank you, you absolute legends. I really do appreciate every single one of you getting involved, and we'll let you all go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. But yeah, I just really love all your comments as well. And just include, everyone, really your thoughts on Sadio Mané very much signing his new and improved contract in the next... Apologies. Hiccups, sorry. In the coming days, let me know your thoughts. Just include on the show anyway. I hope we get Lalu to conclude, mate. Absolute legends. You dropping your comments there. I hope we get Real Madrid in our group in the Champions League. Can't wait to batter them and Ramos. Hopefully we just absolutely smash them, mate. We all seen what happened last night with Diego Costa. The memes are absolutely flying, aren't they? But yeah, karma. It all comes back around. If you do believe in karma, believe in karma. And if you don't, karma is real. I love so many players, hard to choose. Obviously, I asked everyone what player would you want me to get on the back. It's hard to pick which one you would get on the back anyway. I love the fair kid from last season. That's from Mickey. Obviously, I asked you all about what your favourite kit was. Mickey is to conclude, I love the fair kit from last season. The new fair kit is boss. We beat United 4-1 in it, low. Nightjack, everyone. I will be going... I'll be going live tomorrow night around, I did say 9 o'clock, but I think it'll make it better anyway. I'll be coming back live at 10 PM tomorrow night and every single night anyway, so stay tuned for that. I think with the regular uploads, I think I'll make sure they do come out at 10 PM every night, but regardless if there's any breaking news in between the day, I'll be getting a content out anyway. The Wednesday podcasts, like a lot of you, get involved in that. I think the feedback has been great on that. They'll be coming out around about 6 PM every single Wednesday, so that is the only going to be an exception in terms of that. The watch-alongs are coming every single time I'm not going to match anyway, so I'll be joining every single one of you in terms of watching the Reds. I really do enjoy doing them as well. But 10 PM tomorrow night and every single other night anyway. So if you don't get your notifications, just come on the channel and I will be live anyway. So get involved in all the latest talking points and everything. Everyone, the absolute legends, really do appreciate you tuning in. So yeah, 10 o'clock tomorrow night, I will see you and we can all get involved in all that. Great show, man. Keep it up and I'll join you tomorrow. Lalu, everyone, thank you very much, everyone. Have a quality rest of your night. 10 PM, get to bed, enjoy it. Try and enjoy your last working day on a Friday. And yeah, it's nearly the weekend. Come on. See you later, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you tomorrow. Chill out, everyone.